Okay, fine. So let's continue. Yesterday we were discussing about friend function. So let me open up that program. Let me share my screen. Okay, so my screen is visible to everyone. Let us open our yesterday's program. Right. Just just go through the program once again. Just revise it. Okay. So what we have done in this program, created a function average. Okay, which is not the member of the class number. Please be aware. Average is a function which we have created is not the member of the class number. Fine. But what we did, we made that average function as a friend of this class. As a friend of this class. So as I have made this function as a friend, that means now this average function can access the private members of the class. And which are those private members? Fine. If I would have not made this as a friend, then what will happen? Then this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Yes or no? Do you agree? Should I move further? Let's try to compile it. See, we got two errors. Number A and number B is not accessible because they are private members. So we cannot access them over here. But we made friend. Now they are accessible. Perfect. Now, if I talk of an example, can I make one function as a friend of more than one class? Repeating my point again, can I make any function as a friend of more than one class? As I said yesterday, that Raj is my friend. Raj is a function. I am a class. So Raj is my friend. Cannot I make Raj as a friend of Abdeli? Abdeli is also a class. So can I do that? Do you agree? All of you? So what I am doing? I am modifying this program. All of you just check it out very carefully. This is my class number. I am making another class. Okay, in class number, I am right now keeping only one number, that is A. Agree? Okay, now I am copying the same class content. Everything I am copying. And I am making another class. Everything same, but changing the name of the class to, let's say, NO. What I did, can I write like this? Is it correct? Is it correct? Think before you answer. Online people can also answer. Huh? Think before you answer. Object? कहाँ पे object? Yes, why cannot? Both classes are different. ऊपर का A जो है वो नंबर क्लास का है और नीचे का जो A है वो NO क्लास का है. So identity are different. Properties can be same. जैसे if I give you an example, RAM of a mobile phone is one property RAM, and RAM of a computer class again same property RAM size. Mobile is a class, computer is a class. In both RAM can come. So same property can be there, but classes are different. Is it fine? So everything can be same. But what I did by writing this statement, sorry. Can I say now average is my friend for both the classes? But I am doing certain modification in my average class, which is my friend. I'm changing something over here. Number N1, comma, NO, sorry, NO, N2. So this is N1 is object of which class? NO is object of which class? And N2 is object of which class? NO. Is it fine? Is it creating confusion, number and NO? Oh, okay, let's change something. Let's make this class as number 1 and this class as number 2, so that it won't be any confusion now. So over here, get data is for number 1. Is it fine? The same thing in this, I am doing some modification and I am removing this B. Is it fine? Along with this, what I am doing is I am copying this part. I need to have it for number 2, no? The same thing, no change. Just class name is changing. The same function, get data for number 1 and for number 2. Fine. Should I move further? But now I am doing the change in my average function. Number 1, number 2. And doing average of n1 dot a and n2 dot a. Is it fine? So can I say I need to change my friend function definition over here? Is it fine? Over here also I need to change. Is it fine? Now you just check out class number 1 and number 2. No, 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 no. In both the things, prototypes remains the same. Because Raj is a friend of mine, the same Raj is friend of Abdeli. So I cannot modify Raj. Are you getting my point? Similarly, we cannot modify the prototype of function when we make it friend. Is it fine? Should I move further? Okay. Now, can I say I need to do the change in my void main? Let's say number 1 n1 n1 dot get data. And same thing I am doing it for number 2 n2 n2 dot get data. What should I write over here? Average n1 comma n2. Let us compile it. It is surely going to give an error. Error, just try to interpret the error. Error is there in line number 9. Can you see this? What is there saying? Round bracket expected. This is your line number 9. This is your line number 9. Do you find anywhere round bracket missing? Sometimes such things happens to you. You cannot make out what actually error is saying. Okay, so always remember, sometimes you cannot make out, but actual error is something else. Let me explain you that error. Now this error will not be there. Sir, we didn't understand. Near to the answer. Almost near to the answer. Now, I have not written this line. Consider all of you, please make understand. I am teaching you one of the technical concept right now. When compiler will start its compilation, it will start from here. It will go in sequence like this, like this. Now, when it encountered number 2 over here, see, number 2 is encountered. But before this is number 2 class defined, and we are using it directly. So before declaring a variable, can we use variable? Same way, number 2 class is not defined. So what we need to do now? We need to do a thing named as forward declaration. Are you getting my point? Forward declaration of what? Number 2 class. So how to do that forward declaration? Normal, like our variable, class number 2. Because I am telling you one higher level concept. I will not explain, I'll just give the name of that concept. C++ compiler is a one pass compiler. C++ compiler is a one pass compiler. So one pass means fully it gone through, it completed its scanning. It doesn't do the scanning second time. If it would have scanned from here, it starts scanning from here, so immediately it find out number 2 over here. but for that it needs to come up for the second scan, which you will study in the subject of compiler design. So C++ is a one pass compiler which does only one pass, due to which it does not come up with the variables declared later. So we need to do forward declaration. Is it fine? Should I move further? So now we are not having any error. Let's run it. Number A, let's say I enter 10, again enter A, but this enter A is for number 2 class. So let's say 20, getting average 15. Again repeating very frequently, I am repeating. Output, that is average, is not important for us. The different way of writing the program is important to us. So sometimes it may happen that few members of class number 1 and few members of class number 2 are required for some kind of processing, and which is what we term it to be an average. तो जस्ट देखो, क्लास नंबर था हमारे पास तो भी एवरेज तो हो ही रही थी, अभी दो सेपरेट क्लास की है तो भी एवरेज तो हो ही रही है, but we are accessing members from different classes, and again we are accessing private members of both the classes. That means Raj is friend of Hardik also, Raj is friend of Abdeli also, and Raj is accessing private properties of both. Is it fine? Should I move further? Please note down this program. Sorry. Yeah. Over here you are saying? Nah, Joseph, it will require. Okay, you are saying like this, ne? Just a minute. I understand. You are saying like this. અને અહીંયા નંબર 1 નહીં. કેમ થાય? આ તો આ કેના જેવું થયું, મેં રાજને મોડિફાઈ કર્યો. અબદેલી માટે રાજ is some different entity. Okay. Is it fine, everyone? Please note down this program, and this is what you should write as a comment: forward declaration. સર કેટલું લખાવશો? હજી તો શરૂઆત કરી છે. Please write out the program. Syllabus, I'll tell you. ऐसा नहीं होगा. 3 marks, 4 marks, 6 mark, 8 mark questions will be there. 8 marks के तो नहीं होंगे, till 6 marks. 4-6 marks exact questions will be there. I'll let you know all the things. परिवार परिवार क्वेश्चन पूछो. આમ જ કરવું. Okay. Now there is one exercise for you. Exercise is you need to understand one concept related to friend by yourself as a self study. Okay. We can make friend function of one class to another class. Right now, see, this average function is not the member of any class. Is it a member of any class? No. But say, for example, this get data function, I can make this as a friend of number one class also. Now, this concept is a self study for you. Okay, please go through it. It is given in the textbook. You need to refer it. I am giving it as a self study. Did you got my point? I can make function which is a member of one class as a friend of another class. Making function friend of one class, making a function as a friend of another class. Okay, this is a self-study concept. It can be asked into the exam. Okay, so don't think, sir, self-study cannot be given as a part of exam. Self-study can be given as a part of exam. Okay, so this is your self-study point. If you want to note it down, please note it. With this, our concept of class and objects are over. Till now, what we have studied, let us have a quick revision. We studied class, we studied object, we studied static data member and functions, we studied passing object as an argument, we studied array of objects, and lastly we studied friend function. Is it fine? One more topic is a self study for you. Please note down that topic. Returning objects from the function. Returning object from the function. See, I'll give you some of the topics as a self-study. You need to go through with it. If you face any difficulty, just let me know. I'll teach you. But some of the things you need to now, as an engineer, you need to learn as a self-study part. Okay, so two things I had given you as a self-study. Okay. Now we are going to start a new concept today. We are going to start a new concept today. Please give the heading. Constructor. પછી રાખીએ તો સમજાવી દઈશ પણ પછી રાખીએ. Give the heading constructor. You are knowing this program, no? Do you remember this program? Yes or no? You agree with this? Oh, sorry. No, I am going for another program. Sorry. Do you remember this program? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I am continuing with this program. What concept name I had given to you? Constructor. What do you mean by the term constructor? To construct something. Anything else? To construct object. Constructor means to construct object. Don't write it. Huh? This is not the correct definition. Constructor is basically used to initialize the objects. That is also not the complete definition. I'm writing now the complete definition of constructor. Please go through with it. Constructor is a special type of function with the same name head of class and invoked when an object of the class is created. Constructor is a special type of function with the same name that of class and invoked or called. Called पण कही शको, invoked or called when an object of the class is created. Try to read partly. Constructor is a special type of function. बस आटલું જ સમજવાની try करो. Just try to understand this much. Constructor is a special type of function. What is constructor? Absolutely correct. What is constructor? Constructor is a function. So what is function? ભણી ગયા ને function, block of statements. Okay. So if I talk of parts of function, then what parts function have? Can I say function have return type, function have function name and arguments to the function? The same thing is there with constructor. Now repeat again. Constructor is a special type of function. Special. Normal function નથી. Special function with the same name that of class means function name should be same that of class name. Function name should be same name that of class name. That means what is the function name in this example? What is this function name? Get data. But over here in constructor, what should be the name of function? Class itself. First of all, talking of class name. It is a function. Brackets. Do you agree with this? Do you agree with this? Functions can have arguments. So over here I can have arguments. But right now I am not taking. But function has one more thing. Return type. But constructors cannot return anything. So now I am writing a property of constructor. Constructor cannot return any value. Define. So as constructor cannot return any value, so it will not have return type over here. Only name and parameters, if any, followed by semicolon. Still a part of definition is remaining. Huh? Still last part of the definition is remaining from this. This part is remaining. Old. But before moving to this part of the definition, don't you think I need to define, I need to define this function? ના સમજાણ. Function ના ત્રણ part હોય. Function declaration, which we did. Function definition is remaining, so that we need to do. So how you define function outside the class? The same thing, but how? Return type અહીંયા તો છે જ નહીં. Then class name complex, then double colon, then function name, it is also complex, and parameters if any. Define. I don't know whether there is some point going on in your mind or not. Yes, sir, why we are using this? Hold, you will come to that point. But right now understand with respect to syntax. Now, as I stated one point earlier, constructor is used to initialize members of the object. This is important. Constructor is used to initialize members of the object. So what are the members in complex class? Real and imaginary. So till date we have not initialized the values. I can initialize it like this: real is equals to 0, imaginary is equals to 0. Sir, what is the use of it? We are initializing by means of get data function. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, let me change the thing. I am making it 10 and 20. Do you agree? Can I write like this, no? I've written. Now I am removing the call to these functions. So now user cannot enter the value. Yes or no? But still I want to run the program. Errors. Oh, sorry. What happened? I got the output. I have not got the data. I have not get data from the user. But how this occurred? Read the last part of your definition. Constructor is invoked when an object of the class is created. That means where the object of the class is created. Can anyone say? मैंने क्लास में ये void main में ऑब्जेक्ट कहां बनाया है? क्लास का कॉम्प्लेक्स क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट कहां बनाया है? Can I say this is my object? Yes or no? जैसे ही ऑब्जेक्ट बना, अंडरस्टैंड इट, जैसे ही ऑब्जेक्ट बना, immediately it called this function, and that is function is nothing but a constructor. जैसे ही C1 ऑब्जेक्ट बना, इमीडिएटली इसने ये कंस्ट्रक्टर को कॉल कर दिया. मुझे कॉल करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. It invoked automatically. It called automatically. I have not called anywhere. See, have I? तो सर जितने ऑब्जेक्ट्स बनेंगे उतनी बार ये कॉल होगा? Yes. Are you getting my point now? So when object C1 was created, when C1 was created, at that time it called this function, this constructor. Now I will not call function. It called this constructor, और ये real किसका हुआ? नहीं, ये कंस्ट्रक्टर कॉल किस ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए हुआ? C1. तो ये रियल किसका हुआ? C1 का. सेम वे इमेजिनरी किसका हुआ? C1 का. Fine. Then on completion of this, we created another object. Again it called that constructor. Again it jumped over here and it executed real equals to 10. Now this real will be of why C2? Because object of C2 is created. Sorry, object C2 is created. So it called for C2 this constructor. Similarly, it occurred for C3 also. तो जितने ऑब्जेक्ट्स बनेंगे उतनी बार ये कंस्ट्रक्टर कॉल होगा अपने आप. हमें कॉल करने की जरूरत नहीं है. तो कोई बोलेगा कि सर तो ये सी आउट सी इन हम जो गेट डेटा में लिखते हैं वो क्या कंस्ट्रक्टर में लिख सकते हैं? हाँ, लिख सकते हो आप, बट लिखना नहीं चाहिए. Because they are used for static initialization and not dynamic initialization. लिखोगे तो एरर नहीं आएगी, एग्जीक्यूट भी होगा अपने आप. So you can write that also. Let us write it. तो वो अपडेट हो गई. पहले तो C3 में 1020 था. C3 when I wrote this complex C3, at that time what happened? कॉल किया उसको, तो उसके रियल में क्या आया? 10. इमेजिनरी में क्या आया? 20. बाद में मैंने एडिशन किया तो अभी रियल में चेंज होके क्या हो गया? 20. जो एडिशन हुआ वो हो गया. तो अभी ये वैल्यू अपडेट हो गई. Thus, these constructors are used for initialization. अभी तो सेम ही होगी, सेम ही हो रही है ना. देखो C1 C2 की, C3 की भी वही हुई थी लेकिन एडिशन होके मॉडिफाई हो गई. Let us run it again. हाँ, तो दोनों में आएगी डिफरेंट, जो भी चाहिए वो. लेकिन क्या हुआ? कॉल अपने आप हो गया, हमें कॉल करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी. सी have we called by writing this? देखो जैसे यहाँ पे C1 डॉट गेट डेटा लिखा, दैट मींस वी आर कॉलिंग. बट यहाँ पे क्या हुआ? जैसे ही ऑब्जेक्ट बना अपने आप कॉल हो गया. दैट इज द डिफरेंस. And they will be executed only once in the lifetime. एक ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए वो एक बार ही एग्जीक्यूट होगा, एक ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए वो एक बार ही एग्जीक्यूट होगा, दूसरे ऑब्जेक्ट के लिए भी एक ही बार एग्जीक्यूट होगा। डू यू अग्री विद दिस? बट फंक्शन कैन बी एग्जीक्यूटेड एन नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स, लाइक जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा c1 डॉट गेट डेटा, तो वापस मैं c1 डॉट गेट डेटा कॉल कर सकता हूं, मैं दूसरी बार कर सकता हूं इसको, आई कैन कॉल इट, बट कंस्ट्रक्टर विल नॉट हैपन फॉर द सेकेंड टाइम फॉर दैट सेम ऑब्जेक्ट। यहाँ पे ओवरराइट हो जाएगा, बट आई कैन कॉल इट, but constructor will not call for the second time for that same object. Is it clear? Do you agree with this? What is constructor? Read it once again. अभी पूरा डेफिनेशन समझ में आना चाहिए। Constructor is a special type of function with the same name that of class. Same name that of class. And invoked when an object of the class is created. Automatically, we need not to do anything. ओके कोई बोलेगा सर आप ये एक काम करो, ये वॉइड गेट डेटा का जो लॉजिक लिखा है आपने, ये सी आउट सी इन वाला, कैन यू राइट इट इन कंस्ट्रक्टर? यस, आई कैन राइट इट इन द कंस्ट्रक्टर, बट दिस इज नॉट द व्हाट वी कैन से एडवाइजेबल टू डू सो. दिस इज नॉट एडवाइजेबल, बट यू कैन डू इट. ओके आ गया, मुझे गेट डेटा कॉल ही नहीं करना पड़ा, कंस्ट्रक्टर में हो गया सब. रियल, लेट्स से आई एंटर 10, इमेजिनरी आई से 20, सेकंड ऑब्जेक्ट C2, रियल लेट्स से 1, इमेजिनरी लेट्स से 2, फिर C3 के लिए भी कॉल होगा, लेट्स से आई एंटर 0, आई एंटर इमेजिनरी 0, एडिशन तो सही आएगा. ये क्या हुआ? Sorry, just I am doing somewhere mistake. अच्छा हाँ 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 हाँ, यहाँ पे मिस्टेक. Sorry. Now I am running again. 10, 20, 1 and 2. C3. This is now C3. Let's say I enter 0 and 0. Fine. All of you. But repeating my point again, this is not advisable to do. This is not advisable in constructor. Constructors are basically used for static initializations. Like let's say I write real is equals to 0 and imaginary equals to 0. तो अभी क्वेश्चन आएगा सर नहीं, यहाँ पे हमें वैल्यू तो हमारी चाहिए, ये तो सबके लिए 0 0 होगा. ये सुनो, तो सबके लिए 0 0 हो गया, C1 के लिए भी 0 हुआ, C2 के लिए भी 0 हुआ. मुझे C1 के लिए अलग वैल्यू चाहिए, C2 के लिए भी अलग वैल्यू चाहिए और कंस्ट्रक्टर से ही चाहिए, एंड विदाउट यूजिंग सी आउट एंड सी इन. तो कैसे करेंगे? Repeating my point again, I want to have different values for different objects, and that too using constructors only, but without using C in C out in constructor. C in C out constructor में यूज नहीं करना है, बाहर कहीं पे भी कर सकते, but using constructor I should have different values. What is constructor? Special type of, can I not pass argument to the function? Can I not pass argument to the function? Let's say I pass it. integer r, integer I. Same way, I can do it over here. Integer r, I need to do it over here. And instead of 0, 0, what I'll write? R and I. Now, when objects are created, I need to pass it as an argument. फंक्शन ही है और कुछ नहीं है. સમજ થયું ને? પણ કોલ ઓટોમેટિક થાય છે. See this now. Sorry. Sorry. C3 is there. And that also I need to pass compulsorily now. Is it fine? Okay. Oh, but the addition થશે તો override થઈ જશે. Is it fine? What the use of constructor? What the use of constructor? Sir, where these constructs are this real time using? We people are using real time constructors. Yes, we are using. In all the softwares where we develop our programs, in all the softwares we use constructors. In real time applications, constructors are required. And that you will understand when you do some real projects. At certain moment of time, we'll ask you that these should be the values by default set. As a client or as a developer, architect, we will be asking that you are doing this project, these values should be initialized by default. Is it fine? Now, actually, I have taught you two types of constructors as of now. Sir, ये क्या नया आया? What is new in this? Okay. Give the heading. Give the heading. Types of constructor. Already I have taught, huh? Already I have taught. Number one is default constructor. First type of constructor is default constructor. And you can define it like constructor without any arguments or constructor with no arguments is termed as default constructor. Is it fine? तो पहले हमने किया था कोई आर्ग्यूमेंट हम कंस्ट्रक्टर में पास नहीं कर रहे थे तो उसको क्या बोलेंगे हम डिफॉल्ट कंस्ट्रक्टर. Second type of constructor is termed as parameterized constructor. What will be the definition of it? Constructor with arguments is termed as parameterized constructor. Simple. Fine. Still, there is third type of constructor, which I will not take it today. Today we stop here. Again, make it a 3-star question. It is one of the important concepts, constructor. Okay. So today we stop here. Thank you, all of you. All are requested to put your enrollment numbers in the chat box. TC1, no? I think today's lecture is suspended. Yes, yes. Today's lecture of Tejas sir is suspended. 12:10 to 1:10. All are requested to put your enrollment numbers in the chat box and then you can leave. Okay, we stop here. करूँ एडमिट के डिनाई करूँ